Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, Jay Briggs here from Pickdawgz.com, bringing y'all my NBA Jam session on February 4th, 2023, man. If you're looking for more of this great content, y'all know what to do. Smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and drop y'all like down in the comments. As you know, I love going through, seeing who y'all like. If you're looking for my best bets, the ones that I'm placing tonight, and best bets from the top handicappers on the planet, man, check us out over at Pickdawgz.com and click that premium picks tab. If you're looking for my $15 NBA Jam session play, my best bet in the NBA every night, man, click that link in the description. It'll take you right to my handicapper page, man. That's where you can find all my packages that I offer, all my bets for today's action, all that great stuff over there at Pickdawgz Premium, including my $15 NBA Jam session play, man. We had a winner on it last night with the Detroit Pistons, man. They won the game outright. Love to see that, man. Gonna keep the momentum rolling forward into tonight. We hit our plus money dog of the day yesterday as well. Really good night yesterday in the NBA, man. We've had a really good run on the weekends. We started last night off on a high note, so we just want to keep the momentum rolling forward into tonight. Try to continue this run we're on the weekends, man. So let's try to do just that, man. We got a nice card tonight, 9 games on a Saturday. We're going to try to smash it per usual. Make sure y'all are following me on Twitter at ParlayGuyJ. That's why I update y'all on late injury news. Let y'all know if my mind changes due to late information coming out of the association, man. I also tweet out free plays, free parlays occasionally. So make sure you're following me over there for all that great stuff, man. Like I said, 9-game card tonight. We want to smash it per usual, man. So without further ado, man, let's hop right into tonight's NBA action, man. Let's make some money tonight. In our first matchup of the night, man, we got the Washington Wizards out on the road facing the Brooklyn Nets. Nets laying 2.5 here in this one, total 229. It's an interesting one, man. We got the Wizards on a back-to-back after losing yesterday to the Portland Trail Blazers. We were on Portland on the money line in that one as our NBA plus money dog of the day. It was a good spot to take them, man. They had us nervous earlier in that one as the Wizards did jump out to a pretty big lead. But, you know, the NBA, man, the Blazers came back 1-1 pretty convincingly, 124-116, ending the Wizards' winning streak. I told you on the jam session yesterday, there's no way in hell that the Wizards win, 7 or 8 games straight? No way. It's the Wizards, bro. They're not going to do it. But I ain't going to lie. I do like them in this spot here tonight, man. I think it's a good bounce-back spot. I know they're on a back-to-back, a road back-to-back at that, man. I don't really like these spots typically, but I think tonight's a good spot. Brooklyn dealing with a lot of going on extracurricular over there. Kyrie requested the trade yesterday. As we know, the top 2 landing spots for him, as I think I seen yesterday, were the Mavs, which y'all know I would love, as that's my favorite team, and the Los Angeles Lakers, which I would love as well. As y'all know, LeBron James is my favorite player, the greatest player of all time, in my opinion. So, yeah, man, I would love to see Kyrie go to either one of those 2 teams. I don't think that bodes well for this Nets team, especially not tonight. I think the Wizards get back on track. The Wizards playing the better basketball right now. I think they can bounce back and beat up on this Nets team. Especially, we just seen this Nets team get blown out by the Celtics. I know the Celtics are arguably the best team in basketball right now, but a 40-point home loss it's just not a good spot for me to want to turn around and back a team. Me personally, Wizards playing the overall better basketball right now. The Nets got a lot going on. Just doesn't seem like a good spot to be trying to take the Nets in this situation. I know the Nets have beat this Wizards team 3 times this season, 128-186 the first meeting, 113-107 the second meeting, 112-100 the third meeting. All 3 of those meetings featured Kevin Durant, though. And we know Kevin Durant is from the Washington area, so of course he always wants to hoop against his team. Tonight, the Wizards working with, triple revenge. They got to get this one done. They're playing a much better basketball. The Nets are going through a lot right now. Give me the Wizards in our first game of the night on the money line here in this one. In our next matchup of the night, man, we got the Los Angeles Lakers out on the road facing the New Orleans Pelicans. Lakers road favorites in this one, laying 1.5, total 235.5. Tough one, man. This is a tough one, man. I know everybody, their mama, their uncle, their granny, their auntie, their little cousin, and your little brother is going to be on the Los Angeles Lakers in this one, and I get it. The Lakers have won 3 of their last 5. They won back-to-back road games. The Pelicans, believe it or not, have lost 10 straight basketball games. Yes, the Pelicans have lost 10 straight basketball games. They're now 1 game under 500, man. The line's won. The Pelicans are at home. I ain't gonna lie. I'm taking the Pelicans, man. I'm fading the world. I got to, bro. I got to. It's not a good spot for the Lakers, man. It's just not a good spot. 5th straight road game for the Los Angeles Lakers, man. Everybody, they mama, they uncle, and they auntie is on the Lakers, bro. We got to go contrarian. Just go contrarian with me, man. Let's pray that the Pelicans, in their little losing streak that they're on, they're at home where they play their best basketball. I think we got to take the Pelicans here, man. I do. I really do, man. I really do. I don't love it. I don't love it, man. They've lost 10 straight basketball games. This is a totally different team without Zion. And they got Brandon Ingram back in the fold, which makes this so confusing. But they were playing really good basketball earlier in the season, man. They desperately need Zion back. And I'm really high on this Pelicans team, man. I really, really am. And I think this is a spot where we just got to take them, man. If we lose, we lose. But we got to fade the whole world, man. We take the Pelicans on the money line in this one. I know they've lost 10 straight. I know the Lakers have been playing better basketball. The Lakers are probably the better team right now. They're the more healthier team. But I think there's a slight chance LeBron sits tonight. AD might sit tonight. Slight chance. I'm not 100% sure on that. But even if they do play, man, I just got this feeling in my gut that the Pelicans in this little losing streak that they're on. Taking the Pelicans on the money line in this game here tonight. Again, I don't love it, but I got to fade the whole world here in this one. Give me the Pelicans on the money line here in this matchup tonight. In our next matchup of the night, man, we got the Phoenix Suns out on the road facing the Detroit Pistons. Phoenix road favorites in this one, laying 5, total 225.5. For me personally in this one, man, I'm going back to the well, man. I'm taking the Pistons again today, man. They were our $15 NBA Jam Session play yesterday, as they did get the win outright against the Charlotte Hornets, man. It was a good spot to take them. I really liked what I had seen from them the game before against the Dallas Mavericks. I was in attendance for that game. They were winning that game majority of the way through, and they did fall short in the end, but I really liked what I seen from them, and I thought they were going to come out against Charlotte yesterday and get the win. That's exactly what they did. Now they're on a back-to-back, but they're still on their home floor, man. They got the Suns coming in. Suns also on a back-to-back after completely beating up on the Celtics yesterday. Did not see that coming at all. They went up there and outrighted them 106-94 in Boston, man. A 12-point win. Really good win for the Suns. Now they're on a back-to-back, again on the road facing the Detroit Pistons. I know they just hammered the Celtics yesterday, and a lot of people are just going to look at the Suns and be like, well, if they can beat the Celtics on the road, they can definitely beat up on this weak Pistons team on the road. And there might be something to that, but me personally, again, I'm taking the Pistons plus the points, man. I think they're playing some pretty good basketball right now. The first game we seen this season was fairly competitive, 108-102 on the 25th of November. That game was in Phoenix. This one's in Detroit. Detroit's a scrappy group, man. They really are. I don't think Bojan Bogdanovic gets any of the credit he deserves. He's a really, really, really good player. He was a really good player in Utah as well, man. Hey, I know the Suns have been playing good basketball, man. I really do, man. They've won, 3 of their last 5, including 3 of their last 4, and they just beat the best team in basketball, in my opinion, yesterday in the Celtics, but I can't, man. I can't lay the 5 with the Suns here in this one. I'm going back to the well with the Pistons. I think they can keep this one competitive. If not, win it outright, man. Straight up, man. Give me the Pistons plus the 5 here in this one. I really do think they keep this one competitive, and if not, win it outright. In our next matchup of the night, man, we got the Los Angeles Clippers out on the road facing the New York Knicks. Clippers laying 3.5, total 220.5. Me personally, man, I really want to stay away from this game, man. I'm still mad at the Clippers for what they did to me in their last game against the Milwaukee Bucks. I had the Clippers on the money line in that one. They were my NBA plus money dog of the day in that game, man. And I went to sleep on that game thinking the Clippers had that one in the bag. That's my fault, man. I think when I went to sleep, going into the fourth. I think Clippers were up like 15 on the Milwaukee, and that when I wake up, check my phone, midnight, and the Bucks won that game, 106-105. Burnt a couple of parlays I had, burnt my straight bet on the Clippers. It was just a bad situation, man. So I'm still mad at this Clippers team for doing that, man. I will say this, they have been playing really good basketball other than that clunker, though. Their only other loss in like the last 8-9 games came against the Cleveland Cavaliers in a game where they sat everybody. When we've seen Kawhi Leonard and Paul George together, man, they've played really good basketball, been pretty much beating up on who they're supposed to. And I could definitely see them going into New York and getting this win. That's why I do lean their direction. But again, I'm probably not betting this one, man. It's hard to bet the Clippers after what they did to me in their last game. The Knicks, we know they just don't play their best basketball on their home floor. It's just what that boils down to. Could I see the Knicks possibly winning the game? I could. Do I trust the Knicks to win this game or keep it competitive? I don't. The Knicks play their best basketball outside of Madison Square Garden. That's just what we've seen this season. They did get a win in their last one against the Miami Heat, 106-104, but nothing really solid for me here in this one, man. I do lean Clippers. They are playing really good basketball other than that clunker in their last one. I like what I've seen from Paul George and Kawhi Leonard over the last 10 games or so, but they're not getting my dollar after what they did to me in that last one, man. That's just me personally. In our next matchup of the night, man, we got the Portland Trail Blazers out on the road facing your Chicago Bulls. Bulls laying 4.5 at home, total 234. Chicago, man, they've won 2 of their last 5. They just beat up on Charlotte, 114-98, bottom feeder team. They lost to the Clippers at home, 108-103, and they beat up on the Magic, 128-109. Those are their 2 wins in their last 5, Charlotte and Orlando. They also got losses in there to Indiana, Charlotte, and the Clippers. If you're asking me right now, should they be laying 4.5 on this Portland Trail Blazers team, the answer to that question is no. So I do lean Blazers getting the 4.5. The Chicago Bulls are just really inconsistent. But the better play here in this one, for me personally, I think we go for it again 2 days in a row. Let's take the Blazers on the money line. Let's try to get some more plus money. They were our plus money dog of the day yesterday, and boy, did they make us sweat it, man. We're down big early in that one to the Washington Wizards, and what did they do? They came back, won pretty convincingly, man, as they won that game. 124-116, an 8-point win for the Portland Trail Blazers. And, hey, don't tell nobody, man. But the Portland Trail Blazers are low-key hooping again, man. To start the season, they were one of our favorite money-making teams, man. And they cooled off there for a minute. They really were frustrating us, but don't tell nobody, man. But they've been hooping again, man. We cashed a ticket with them yesterday. I think we've cashed a few tickets in a row. I think we had them against Memphis. We had them against Washington. And I see no reason why we don't take them on the money line here again. They're playing the better basketball. They're the better team, in my opinion. They have the better player in Damian Lillard. Me personally, I'm taking the Blazers on the money line. What does give me a pause and a little hesitance is the back-to-back, and they wasted a ton of energy trying to come back in that game yesterday against the Wizards. So that does give me a little pause for concern. And maybe think about taking some Bulls maybe early, like first quarter, first half, as the Blazers might come out with some dead legs. But when it's all said and done at the end of this game, the Blazers win this one. I'm pretty confident in it. I think they just continue to play really good basketball. They've gotten back to 500. They've done it kind of quietly as well. I think they get themselves another win, man, before everybody starts trying to hop back on the Blazers. I'm taking them on the money line. I think they win this game outright against one of the more inconsistent teams in the NBA this season, the Chicago Bulls. In our next matchup of the night, man, we got the Miami Heat out on the road facing the Milwaukee Bucks. Milwaukee home favorites in this one, laying 5.5, total 221.5. Interesting matchup here in this one, man. We know Milwaukee's been red hot at home. This is going to be their 5th home game in their last 6 games. They're 17-10 against the spread at home this season. I do lean their direction. I don't really like the spot for the Miami Heat, as this is going to be their 4th straight road game. They only won one of the previous 3. That win was a good win, though, against Cleveland, 100-97. The 2 losses on the road came against the New York Knicks, 106-104, and against the Charlotte Hornets, 122-117. It's an interesting one here. These 2 teams have faced off twice this season already. Miami won both. Both were in Miami. They were in a home-and-home situation. Miami won the first one 108-102 on the 12th of January and 111-95 on the 14th of January. I was on Milwaukee in both of those games. I don't remember, but I don't think Giannis played in those games. Let me just scroll through. Hold on one second. Yeah, Giannis did not play in those. Did he play in the second one? Nah, he didn't play in either one of those 2 games. So, you got to kind of take that with a grain of salt. And Milwaukee, they just been so dominant here recently, man. It's hard to want to fade them. Y'all know I have no problem fading Miami, as they are one of my favorite teams to fade, especially on their home floor, where they are the worst home cover team in all of the NBA. On the road, though, they're about average, so we got to pick our spots fading the Miami Heat on the road. Tonight, though, I think this is a good spot. Again, 5th home game in the last 6 games for Milwaukee, who's a really good home cover team, 17-10. They've won 5 straight. They're on a nice little tear. Don't really like the spot for Miami, so I do lean Bucks in this one. I'm not 100% sure if I'm locking it in or not, but it is a heavy lean on Milwaukee here in this matchup tonight. In our next matchup of the night, man, we got another tough one in my mind, man. We got the Houston Rockets out on the road facing our favorite money-making team, man. The Oklahoma City Thunder Buddies, the Oklahoma City Cover Buddies, man. The best cover team in all of the NBA, man. And I told y'all, man, the books, man, they trying to catch up to us, bro. God damn, man. We laying 9.5 with Oklahoma City now, bro. What happened? What happened? I feel part responsible for this, man, because I ain't gonna lie. I'm seeing a lot of people all over the internet now calling them Thunder Buddies. And I will say, I did not give them the nickname Thunder Buddies. It was actually my boss, head guy, Mitch Wilson. He gave them the nickname the Thunder Buddies. But I feel like I was a huge reason in spreading that. And now everybody want to call them the Thunder Buddies. And now everybody want to bet the Thunder Buddies, man. Everybody wants to bet the Cover Buddies, man. It's a good reason they're the best cover team in the NBA, man. But I feel like I played part of a role in that. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm delusional. Maybe I'm right. But laying 9.5 with Oklahoma City, man, is kind of, whew. Sheesh, man. I remember earlier in the season, I was saying I wouldn't want to lay 2-3 points with Oklahoma City. And, man, that was before they went on that tear. Now we're looking at 9.5. And I will say this, man, the Rockets, bruh, they got the Thunder number, bruh. They do. They have their number. I think the Rockets have won like 6 straight meetings against the Thunder, bruh. It's ugly. They just beat them recently as well. We were on the Thunder Buddies in that one, man. This one's not pretty, bro. I'm not betting this game, y'all. I do lean Thunder Buddies, man. Y'all know I lean there, but me personally, I'm probably not going to bet it, man. The Rockets just have their number, and I could see this coming down to a 6-point Thunder win. I really could. But I could also see the Thunder blowing these guys out in a revenge spot. So it's an ugly game. I do lean Thunder, the best cover team in the NBA, working with some revenge. As they, like I said, just lost to this team recently, man, on the 1st of February. The Thunder have not played a game since then. The Rockets just played the Toronto Raptors, and they lost that one 117-111. These two teams have faced off twice already this season. The Rockets won the first one 112-106. I mean, the second one, that was one we just seen. And the Rockets won the first one 118-105. And it goes back to last season as well. The Rockets just got the Thunder number, man. Do the Thunder finally wake up and get a win and cover, man? I hope so. Would I want to bet that they do? I don't. Where does my heart lie? Like, where do I think really happens in this game? I think we could see a 11-point win for the Thunder. But again, I don't want to put my money on this game. So 9 times out of 10, I'm staying away. But y'all know I love the Thunder Buddies, the Cover Buddies, man. If there's one team that I do blindly bet, it would probably be them. So as of right now, I'm probably not going to bet it. But I can see a scenario where later on in the day, my inner degenerate puts money on the Thunder Buddies. In our next matchup of the night, man, we got my favorite team, the Dallas Mavericks, out on the road facing the defending champions, the Golden State Warriors, man. Warriors laying 10 in this one, total 227. And I'm just going to take the Warriors in this one. I'm not going to overcomplicate it, not going to overthink it. Just take the 10, lay the 10 with the Warriors, man, and it's the right place to be. The Mavs, no Luka. The Mavs, no Christian Wood. The Mavs could possibly without Spencer Dinwiddie. I don't know if you watched the end of that Mavs Pelicans game, but if Tim Hardaway Jr. comes out shooting anything remotely to that, I would probably lay 20 with the Golden State Warriors. I'm not kidding. The Mavs, we know, they're my favorite team, man, but I'm shooting straight. They are the worst cover team in all of the NBA, man. They do not cover spreads. The Golden State Warriors, man, they do not cover spreads on the road, but at home, the Golden State Warriors, man, they're a money-making team, man. We can make money on Golden State at home. 15-9-1 against the spread on their home floor this season, covering in 62.5% of their home games. The Mavs, we've seen them without Luka this season. They look like a G League team. Now they could be without Christian Wood as well in this one, and possibly Spencer Dinwiddie. We take the Warriors in this one. We lay the 10. I do have some concerns with the Warriors injury report as well. We see Curry on here day-to-day. We see Klay Thompson on here day-to-day. We see Draymond Green on here day-to-day. I'm more confident that these guys do play. And quite frankly, even if they do play, even if they don't play, I probably still are taking the Warriors in this spot, man. Take it from me. My Mavs, without Luka Doncic, we are a G League team. And now we could possibly, without our top 3 guys, no Wood either, no Spencer Dinwiddie either, I don't know where any scoring is going to come from. I would take Mavs team total under. I would take, let me see, what else? This is just a perfect fade the Mavs spot, bro. I'm telling you. The worst cover team in the NBA. We're out on the road. We're facing the Golden State Warriors, who play really good basketball at home. I want to see the injury report for Golden State. I need to see who's in, but as of right now, I'm laying the 10. Might lay 20. I'm serious. Like, I think this could be a definite blowout spot for this Mavericks team, man. We got Golden State coming off of 2 straight losses on the road to Minnesota and Denver. Could be a bounce back and get right opportunity for them. Lay the points with Golden State here. They take my team behind the shed here in this one tonight. In our last and final matchup of the night, man, we got the Atlanta Hawks out on the road facing the Denver Chicken Nuggets, man. Denver laying 6 on this one, total 234. And y'all know the rule, man. Y'all know where we're going in this one. We're taking the Nuggets. We're laying the 6. We're not going to overcomplicate this one. The Nuggets on their home floor play their best basketball, man. That's where they go stupid, dummy, crazy at, man. And I think they could do it here again tonight, man. The Hawks, I don't like the spot for them at all, man. 5th road game in their last 6 games. They're on a back-to-back as well, going up against a really good home cover team in the Nuggets, man. It's going to be the Nuggets' 3rd straight home game. We just seen them hammer, and I mean hammer, the Golden State Warriors, 134-117 in their last one. Beat the Pelicans as well, 122-113. Nuggets also working with revenge, as the Hawks did beat them earlier this season on the 2nd of December in Atlanta, though, 117-109. We're back in Denver, where Denver does not lose on their home floor, man. I think they get this one done, quite honestly. Not a good spot for the Hawks, man, on a back-to-back. They did get a win yesterday against the Utah Jazz, 115-108, but a road back-to-back in Denver is not a great place to be. Denver, 17-10-1 against the spread this season on their home floor. That's 3rd best in the NBA. They're just not a team I would want to fade. Denver Nuggets on their home floor this season, 24-4. At home, man. 24-4 at home. They've won 85.7% of their home games, bruh. We do not fade the Nuggets on their home floor. I've been telling y'all this all season. It's the golden rule for a reason. Give me the Nuggets. Lay the 6 in this one. Terrible spot for the Atlanta Hawks. Fairly good spot for the Nuggets. I think they just continue rolling at home. So in our last and final matchup, give me the Denver Chicken Nuggets. I'll lay the 6 here in this matchup tonight. And that's going to conclude today's episode on the Jam Session on February 4th, 2023, man. Thank y'all for watching. Smash that like button for your guy, man. Subscribe if you're new. And drop y'all like down in the comments. As you know, I love going through, seeing who y'all like, man. My best bets can be found at Pickdawgz Premium, including my $15 NBA Jam Session play, my plus money dog of the day, all my long-term packages, 3-day, 7-day, 30-day, seasonal, all that great stuff, man, can be found at Pickdawgz Premium. Link in the description. Follow me on Twitter at ParlayGuyJ. That's where I update y'all on late injury news. Let y'all know if my mind changes due to late information coming out of the association, man. I also tweet out free plays, free parlays occasionally, man. So follow me on Twitter for all that great stuff. 9-game card tonight in the NBA, man. We want to smash it per usual, man. Keep this momentum we built up rolling forward, man. So, again, thank y'all for watching. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs, man. I'll talk to y'all on Twitter. Talk to y'all in the comments, man. I'll see y'all in the morning. Let's make some money tonight, and I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. I'm out. Peace.